Hi, this is Greg Daly of South Portland Guitar School in Maine, and this lesson is going to be how to play Fix You by Coldplay, arranged for single guitar. This is something that would be good on acoustic or electric as a single performer while singing at the same time. I'm just going to show you the guitar parts. So the first thing that we're going to need is a capo, and we're going to put that on the 3rd fret. Kind of an old style one, a lot of them are spring-loaded. Okay, so first let's go over the first part. First part is actually in the song is played with an organ, and couldn't get all of the notes in there, but the bass chords. And what these chords are going to be, and you'll see them over here magically, is going to be C major. Now let me just explain that when I say C major, seeing what it looks like. We're pretending that this is the nut where the capo is. So it's going to be what it looks like. It's in fact either D sharp or E flat major, but that gets a little confusing. So we're just going to call it by what it looks like. Okay, so we have C. And we're not going to play the last string, just the middle 4. The next one is going to be E minor over B. So we're not going to play the low E string. We're just going to play the middle 4 again. Next one is going to be A minor 7. Again, the middle 4. And the last one is going to be the first 5 strings, including the low E string, and that's going to be G6. So this is the organ part again, and the beginning of the song. So there's an intro, and then there's also, this is the verse as well. So it's going to end up sounding like this, and this is the timing. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we played that without counting. Play it a couple times. So that's the intro and the verse, and that's going to come back in at several points in the song. So now for the chorus. We're going to play an F, but we're not going to play a bar chord. We're going to play a thumb chord. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to wrap our thumb around and get that first note on the E string. Because what we're going to do is we're going to lift it off to get an F over E. And it's going to sound like this. Now what I'm doing there is I'm playing the same rhythm as on the verse, but what I'm also doing is I'm lifting off my thumb completely and just playing that note while still ringing out the F chord. So I'm going the full chord, the chord again, leave a ring, and then just play the single note. And our next chord is going to be a G sus4, an open version. And then we're going to lift off our index finger for G major. So I'll play a couple rounds of that, and that's going to sound like this. Okay, now at a certain point of the song it picks up, and there actually there's an acoustic part that comes in the actual recording by Coldplay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of rhythm, very simple rhythm, starting on the C. So we're going to go down, 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 and that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So as I count this, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So let me play that without counting. come to the bridge, which has, you know, a lot going on as far as, you know, the bass and the drums and the guitar, and then the electric guitar, especially with, you know. So, without trying to be too cheesy, I came up with this. And basically, we're going to be using our pinky a lot in these chords and bringing it down on that 3rd fret, or 3rd fret above the capo. And so we're going to play a C, put our pinky down, still a C, and then our next chord is going to be that, we can't do the thumb chord, so we're actually going to do a different variation, which you're going to see in the chord chart. And we're going to do, put our pinky down again, then all 6 strings. Okay, our next chord is going to be C again, same thing. And now we're going to do the same thing we do with the G sus4 to the G, which is going to be like this. Now we're going to put some rhythm to this. Okay, so that's the bridge part and all the way up through the ending. It's gonna alternate between that first chord though, the C, and then the second time we're gonna do an A minor 7 instead with the same technique. So if I put this together, I'll do 2 rounds, one starting with the C, going to F, back to C, and then G sus4 to G, and then A minor 7 to F, to C, to G sus4 to G. And it's going to sound like this. So let's talk about the rhythm, a little bit of that, and of course you can modify this and do what you want with it. But what I'm trying to do is get that melody to come at the right time. So I'm going down, down, up, down, down. Now the next up, I'm going to place my pinky down on that 3rd fret. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Ends up being down, down, up. That's going to be the same for each one. Now on the G sus4, we're going to release that a lot sooner. We're going to take our index off, and it's going to sound a little bit like this. And of course we want to bring some intensity to this song, so playing it a little bit slower, up to speed would be more like... So anyways, that's pretty much it, and at the very end, we're just going to go back into the very beginning, actually the chorus. One more time. And just end on a C. Draw it out and get that last string.